National Picnic Day today. The National Barbie Convention is taking place in Kansas City, USA, celebrating all that's good about that little plastic princess and even featuring a What Happened to Ken discussion group. But when it comes to dolls, did you indulge? Do you still? Is it ever okay for a grown woman to still keep dolls? Sherrie Hewson.
What? No, I don't think there's anything wrong. My mother, in her flat's got, I don't know how many dolls and teddies and cats and dogs and rabbits and horses and all, you know, everything. I've got lots of teddies.
Now, are they hers or are they yours from childhood that she's
No, they're all hers. They're all hers. And in fact, every shop she goes in, if one looks sad, she buys it, which is, I just get a bit cross with it because you can't have any more elephants. But, no, I've got teddies. I've got a very big one. Yes, and he sits on my bed that was given to me by a very good friend only a few weeks ago, and he's lovely. Now, he does look sad sometimes.
Right.
But the saddest one of all was John Wayne, because when John Wayne, I had him a long time...
Who is John Wayne? Not the actor, obviously.
No, John Wayne was one of my first teddies, and he had his leg broken. And he lost an eye, and then he lost an ear, but he had a walk, you know, just a cut and pick a minute. And anyway...
How did he have that walk? You had a walking teddy?
Yes, I did. Well, I made him walk. But anyway, my ex threw him away in the bin when I wasn't there. How bad is that? Funeral,
do you not think it's just slightly weird for a grown woman to sort of have dolls still?
No. When I was staying at the nunnery, not a real nunnery, you understand, the room I had loads of big, you know, Victorian Edwardian dolls. Now, they are quite scary, but I quite like them. I think they're quite nice company. I mean, I do talk to my Teds.
Do you have tea parties?
No, but I do talk to my Teds. You know, it's a good conversation because they never argue back. They don't want any phone calls, nothing, no sex, nothing.
I do worry about you sometimes.
I tell you, one of the high points of my career as a Hollywood correspondent was when I had to cover the divorce of Ken and Barbie. Oh. Seriously, I had to go and cover the divorce of Ken.
Oh no, they divorced.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh no!
She got everything, Carol.
She went off with a surfer dude, yeah, but and
I cover it.
I was never really into sort of as dolls as a kid, and I've never really given my daughter dolls. She's got teddies and things she's had as present, but my friend from America came to visit. I think because I wasn't really into them, I probably haven't sort of given her them.
I don't think it should be encouraged, all that.
Well, she did get her first doll a couple of weeks ago from my friend in America, and she loves it.
There you are, you see.
She cuddles it and kisses it. She does love it.
I used to buy Keely lots of dolls, and they all weed, and they all cry.
That makes me feel sick, actually. I hate those dolls. That they burp, and they cry, and they blow off, and they poo, and they ching. I mean, you know, I think it's terrible. It's kind of encouraging girls to go. I know, maybe down the wrong path.
Did you not have any dolls? No dolls ever?
No, I didn't. No, but I'm not really sure whether or not that was just because we were poor.
Oh.
No, I didn't really have dolls. No, I didn't have that many.
Oh, how
well, I don't know. I had one Cindy doll, but that was it. And I don't ever remember being that interested in even in the Cindy dolls. So I was never really a dolly person. So that's maybe why I'm not really interested in babies and children, because I don't know, I didn't have any of those sorts of things.
Did you have tanks and train sets and...
No, it wasn't
that. She had a home brew kit, didn't you?
I had board games.
I can totally understand where you're coming from then, because I was only ever bought 2 dolls, and my mother said all you did was take them out of the box, cut all the hair off and throw them in the bottom of the wardrobe. So I don't think I really like dolls, do you?
I'm surprised.
What was that doll?
I thought you would have been into dolls.
No, didn't like them at all.
Was it the doll? Tressie. Her hair grows.
Yes, that's it.
Wasn't it?
Tressie, her hair grows.
And there was one great big hole in the back of her head.
Pulled it
and
like
this giant piece of hair used to come out of it.
I loved it.
It wouldn't grow for much longer, though, if you kept cutting it, would it?
Oh, no, you're not supposed to cut it.
No.
She's supposed to have long hair and then
short hair.
I see.
Well, I've got a doll for Carol and Jane, seeing as they weren't into dolls as children.
There we go. Oh, that's really revolting, isn't it? That really is quite... I don't know.
You've seen worse.
No, that would do absolutely
blown
nothing
up
for me.
properly, yeah,
One, because he's got lipstick on, which is always a bit of a worry, isn't it? Does that do anything for you? It's going down low.
horrible.
Hey,
well.
it's...